Simply Shea, simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube, and you know she got a vibe for me, she got a vibe for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into it. I have been really neglecting my hair for the past week or so. My go-to style has been and will always be a bun. It's simple and it keeps my ends protected, but I haven't moisturized properly or even attempted to detangle, so here we are. My hair is in a very dry state. I have a bunch of product buildup and it definitely needs some repairing and maximum hydration. So before we get into the tea, I'm going to first thoroughly wash my hair because whenever deep conditioning, you want to have a cleansed scalp. The shampoo and conditioner I'm using is by Aussie, my all-time favorite. If you're interested in seeing how I detangle my hair when it's like this, be sure to check out my video. I'll make sure to link it in the description. Now my scalp is nice and clean. Yes, your girl was in there for quite some time. We had to get all of that out, but on to the tea. So as we know, deep conditioning is an essential part of every hair care routine. So no matter your hair texture, you can benefit from it. I find that using heat while deep conditioning makes a huge difference as opposed to me just doing a regular conditioner in the shower. The deep conditioner I'll be using is by Shea Moisture. This is a Jamaican black castor oil strengthened restore treatment mask with shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. And I also like to follow up with organic pure honey. And the reason why I like to pair these two together is because one, whenever you're deep conditioning, you want something that has a very creamy, thick consistency with a lot of slip. And two, honey is a humectant, and using products that contain humectants and glycerin helps to draw in moisture to the hair and scalp. It also helps to create a barrier to prevent moisture from leaving the hair follicles. Using this conditioner is really like a 3-in-1 because it contains Jamaican black castor oil, which is really good for regrowing and repairing. And it also contains apple cider vinegar, which really helps to balance your hair's pH. It helps to make your hair smoother, shinier, more moisturized, and prevents breakage. So we're going to do everything that we need to do to get this hair back because hydration is key and hydration is needed. So some of you may be thinking like, hey, well, I deep condition my hair all the time and my hair is still dry. Well, let me just tell you, there is a big difference between deep conditioning your hair regularly and then there's deep conditioning your hair under heat. A lot of people are like afraid of the word heat when it comes to natural hair specifically because, of course, we don't want to cause any damage to our hair. But in this case, in this scenario, it's safe, and I'm going to tell you why. When you apply a deep conditioner to your hair without heat, it can only do so much for your strands. Natural hair cuticles are closed, especially low porosity hair, which means the treatment is only working on the surface of the hair shaft. But when you apply heat with your deep conditioner, your hair cuticles open, allowing the conditioner to work all the way through to penetrate the hair shaft. So you're not going to just get it on top. You're going to get it to work all the way through. So who can really benefit from doing this method? Honestly, anybody. It doesn't matter your hair's type. It doesn't matter if your hair is curly, wavy, kinky, or if your hair is just on the straighter side. We all need that type of attention when it comes to our hair. Our hair tends to get dry because of over processing, too much heat, too much dye, a lot of just manipulation, environmental, sometimes too much of the sun can dry hair out. Whatever the case may be, our hair is going to get dry. This is very necessary in aiding in hydrating your hair. And when your hair is hydrated, your hair can grow, your hair looks healthier, looks shinier, and it's less prone to breakage. So I highly recommend anybody trying this method at least once a week. Give your hair that TLC that it needs, because no matter how much products we may put in our hair does get thirsty, especially natural hair. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm just going to finish up applying the conditioner to my hair. I always work in sections. I say this in almost like every video, hence why I didn't say it at the beginning, but I find that working in smaller sections really helps to make sure that you're actually getting the product into your scalp, especially if you have like really thick hair. It also helps me to detangle my hair along the way. So once I feel like my hair is nice and coated, your girl is heavy-handed, I puts it on there. We smacking, we doing all of that because my hair was feeling and looking a hot mess. I'm not afraid to apply my product, okay? So once I feel like I coated it enough, I'm just gonna take my hair and pin it up and apply my plastic cap before I sit under the dryer. After I apply my plastic cap, I'm gonna do another step, which is new for me, but I want to really make sure that this heat and this treatment is really working. So we're gonna do a double step. We're gonna apply our bonnet, our scarf, whatever, do-rag, and I'm gonna put that on top of the plastic cap to really close that heat in, to really trap all of that before I sit under the dryer. So this brings me into today's sponsorship with Dear Beauty. They sent me their Ionic Standard Hooded Dryer, which is exactly what I've been needing. Let's talk about the deets. Assembly was super easy. It took me literally under 10 minutes to put it together. This dryer provides an all-in-one solution that allows you to set different hairstyles, perform conditioning treatments, or simply just dry your hair. It has an 1875 watt heating element that quickly dries hair and can be set at 3 different levels according to your hair type and desired style. Dear Beauty also features tourmaline ionic technology, which generates millions of negative ions that help to lock hydration into hair, resulting in smoother, shinier, more polished looking hair shafts. It also has a height adjustable that sits on top of smooth wheels, which allows you to set it at your preferred height while being able to move it easily in any direction. It also features airflow adjustment, air intake filter, and translucent visor with an auto-off function for your convenience. All these features make it perfect for use at home in a professional salon. So with that being said, let's get under this dryer. Thank you, Dear Beauty, for sponsoring today's video. So I actually set the setting on high heat, not realizing that it does get super hot. So I actually had to turn it down to low heat, and it still did what it had to do. I'm gonna sit under here for about 15 to 30 minutes tops. I feel like that's the right amount of time. You don't need to overdo it and sit under here for an hour. It's really all up to you, and depending on what style you're actually doing, if you have a roller set or if you're actually drying your whole entire head. But in my case, we're just doing a deep condition, so 30 minutes does it every time. So it's been about 30 minutes, and now I'm just going to rinse the conditioner out, and I always follow up with cool water because that helps to close the cuticles. We had them open to get the conditioner to work in, but now once you rinse it out, you want to seal and close it so that the moisture is locked in. I don't even need to say too much. You guys can see it for yourself. The moisture is there. The shine is there. My hair does not even look like the same hair when I first started. And this is why I love to deep condition my hair with heat. I know it may seem like a process when doing your hair, but this is just an additional step. Once you put that conditioner in, follow up, and you can use a dryer. You can also use a high head cap, which allows you to go out and do what you need to do in the store so you're not confined to your house. Or you can go and invest in a steamer, which I love as well. I have a video on my channel talking about the benefits of steaming your hair as well, but my hair feels amazing. The shine is what gets me every time. You know, when your hair's shiny, it just looks healthy. My curls are super defined, detangled. It just doesn't look dry. The moisture is what we wanted, and that is locked in, okay? This is what you need to do every single week if you want to repair and rebuild your hair from any damage, color treated, heat damage, relaxing, whatever it is that you feel like you did to cause any damage to your hair. I highly suggest incorporating this once a week until you get your hair back to the way that you want it to be. It does make a difference. Wash your hair and condition it regularly and see how your hair looks. Then wash your hair and deep condition your hair and let me know what difference it makes in your hair. At the end of the day, we all want the best for our hair, and that means we need to take care of it if we want it to shine, thrive, and to look healthy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned with your girl. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Simply Shea, Simply Michelle.